Okay, well this is quite possibly my second how-to video, and in this one I'm going to show you how to install some lights on Express models, which is the first purchase. So yeah, these have other options I've been at school, and I'm finally getting around to actually having a look at them. So I'm actually installing them because it's part of an experiment, you see, to see if this works. Because if this does work, I'll be doing this in the future. But this is going to be added to a Loco that doesn't have any lights, and the Loco I'm using is the Lima Class 31. As you can see, it's very lovely, but it would look better with actual lights. And today I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, well what you'll need is obviously the Express Models light pack. In the case of this one, this is the Batman Class 37 lights, but it should work on this one, hopefully. You will also need the Loco itself that you're going to put the lights in. In the case of this one, I'm using my 31. And you'll also need a drill. Now, you might have to use different size drills, but this one, having done some experiments, should be able to drill some holes in. But they verify. But you will need one of them. And a soldering kit, and I'll get this out later to show you. But you will also need as well to obviously get the lights to work. Okay, well first things first is you need to take the body shell off. Now, sometimes you will have screws on the bottom to take out, but in the case of this one, as I've said before, it just prizes out. This might actually take a while, because I haven't actually done anything like this before. It's coming out. And there we go, it just comes out like that. As you can see, it's using a ring-filled motor. There's the weight there, and there's the wires. So the chassis goes down. Now the next bit, you may need an adult to help you. But what you need to do is drill the lights in. So let's do that. Interestingly, the light's already gone through like that, easiest pie. You can just see the hole there. Now do the same for the other one. To see what I'm actually doing, I'll just drill the... You can see the drill coming through there. And there we go. I think the holes are now drilled. Right, well, having looked at the instructions, now that these lights have got to be put it in, as you can see here, you don't actually have to solder them in at all, you can actually super glue them in, which is nice. And I'm going to be using this stuff, which is the polycement, which can be used on anything, but it's highly recommendable. And so, let's get to work then. Well, now that they're super glued into place, that's got to be left aside and dry. So you can see it over there drying. Now that the lights are dry, but the glue, should I say, I can put these in. Now do not, I'll repeat that, do not ever get glue on the bits at the front, because if you do, you're in for a complete nightmare, trust me. As you can see, it's now fitted over there. I know I've zoomed in on the bar, but I've done that in order so you can see it, but you should have a very good idea of what you have to do. And now do the same for this wire, or should I say light. Again, don't get glue on the lenses, because like I said, if you do, you're in for a nightmare and they will not work. So I'm not sure if you'll actually be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Now put the Loco to the side and let them dry. And the lights are now properly fitted with some aldenite. Because you see, I wanted to make sure my mistakes was captured on camera, because you have to learn as we go. But you will still need to solder them. For sticking the lights in, you just have to use strong glue. But when it comes to putting the wires into the motor here, or connecting them up at least, then you have to solder them. Just want to quickly point out that the light there I said I was going to drill in and put a light in there, it can't happen because the instructions state it's got to be both here.
Right. We can turn the power off please, isn't there? Ain't off.
Off.
Done this one ain't. Is that on? You have to down to it on. Turn it on. It's working now.
Both ends.
Take it on the right. It's alright, no, it's alright. Right, so stop. It was going that way, was it that end already? No.
Yeah. Now that the wires have been soldered up and the lights are working both ways, cable ties are going to go into here and then we'll test this. Okay, now that the body shell is back on the chassis, the lights are now welded up and everything. Let's test the lights. Ah yes, they're lighting up perfectly. Other way. Yep, so all present and correct. And there you have it, how to install an express models light pack to a Loco that doesn't have lights.